everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Anya Nyabyss is leaving FaZe Connect, and she's getting a lot of hate for the whole situation, for a lot of things that are going on. But before we start, Anya Nyabyss is a Puerto Rican VTuber originally planned to debut in 2025. She's a member of FaZe Connect's FaZe Saga. She ended up having to be gone for 3 months after, during the whole FaZe Saga thing. She debuted 3 months after her gen mates, which caused her to have less of a big hit. And, it was because of her personal issues. She did have something big happen to her where she did end up having a mental health hiatus. And here we go with the announcement that was done on the 18th, where we have here where she did say that she loves VTubing, loved the collabs and everything like that. She didn't mention anything about FaZe citizen status. And we do have they're graduating from FaZe Connect. And just before we get everything going, we do have FaZe Connect recently having an announcement of the graduation from Anya Nyabyss here, basically saying everything that we already know, that except for the FaZe citizen status. So she's not going to be having FaZe citizen status. FaZe citizen is like Hololive's affiliate status, where they get to use the corporate, her and Anya Nyabyss, for special events, like popping in for if she's invited to a concert or anything like that, or a FaZe Con again, or whatever it is. But she is said that there was a disagreement with management, which led her to creative rut, and it caused a lot, and I do mean a lot, of people to not like her at this point. It says, my heart goes out to Saga Girls. It is a shame that someone is given the opportunity just to squander it and shift blame elsewhere. She debuts late, which is fine, as happens. It'll obviously set her back on timelines. But when she's actually debuted, she barely streams at all. Then she bails on the biggest event of the company, which is FaZe Con, is what they're talking about. Has ever put on that she likely knew was being set up for quite some time, doesn't even acknowledge it, just post sandcastles. Then decides to quit on Lumi's biggest day, which was on 18th. Lumi had some big announcements there. Very big day for her, and absolutely no awareness of what's going on around her. Tries to blame management. Class act, Anya. I wish you no success. So that's already someone getting very angry at her. So is it polite to point out that Anya Nyabyss literally copied Gargura's graduation stream thumbnail and exact wording to announce her own graduation? Not gonna lie, this feels about as in poor taste as you can get. And what to talk about is here. Here was the art, and it was done by a member of the community, I believe. Here was the art, or she commissioned it, whichever one it was. This is the art that she used, and this is the art that Gura used. An important announcement was done on both. The language of important announcement is known by a lot of people, and people here saying she's not Gargura, she's copying everything from the health issue, excuses, graduation pick announcement, everything. Continuing over here, says there are many aspects of this graduation that are unfortunate timing and make some people feel compassion for Anya. There may be some aspect of this graduation that's poorly reflect on her character and will make some people angry at Anya. In short, a giant FaZe Connect L. Sad. Continuing here, these are people hating on Anya Nyabyss, by the way. Blank. Supporting effing incel trash. I don't know why they always use that word. Seems like they use that word for anybody that they hate. If you are if it is actually proven that that person is a supporter of that kind of stuff, then of course that's different. But a lot of times they put it to people that they hate. On his face, when Sakana told her that she's not getting 3D concerts right off the bat, despite being a Nepo hire. That is what I believe. I also believe is not the Nepo hire thing, of course. And I don't believe she's a Nepo hire, but she was given an opportunity because FaZe Connect and Sakana can see something big, can see a big star happening in everything. They can tell things are going to go well. So it says, yes, she didn't get 3D. She didn't get a 3D concert right off the bat. She didn't get 3D concerts. Usually it's like a year or two for people to get any of those type of concerts. Some people have waited a long time, and it seems like FaZe Connect does go by the seniority system. Whichever way it is, it still is something where if it is not a big event made by FaZe Connect and it's individual ones like Anya Nyabyss did in her PL, then because Anya Nyabyss' PL did a lot of individual 3D concerts, maybe she came in with the expectation of making her dreams come true, which is probably what Sakana said. Yes, we can help you out with a lot of the things that you want to do, but of course the timeline, because every agency has their timeline. She's talking with a corporation at this point. They're gonna have their timelines. They're not gonna give you something like that right away. It's gonna be at least a year. no one in her gen mates has gotten 3D concerts. No one has gotten any kind of those big things in her gen mates. So, and also, like I said, other gens waited at least a year or more to get that kind of stuff. Going here, but on Nyabyss' graduation is that I guess I'm not surprised. Something seemed off. She didn't seem happy. She seemed flat and didn't have the joy she used to. I think this is better for everyone. I'm looking forward to certain tropical fruits resurrection. And no hate towards Miss Anya Nyabyss. Just feels like a waste of a persona that could have gone to someone else. That is the main feeling that people have here going down here. Says someone's going to have to explain the blank connection to me. It's the no logic. It's upset if online people drop the word of that word when it's people that they don't like. People using fear to try to control others, casually accusing the people of they hate of being that. And yeah, I really do think they call everybody that. And going down here, the people continuously forget that working for a corpo is just a job. You're not happy with your job, you go to look somewhere else. VTuber fans way often have some weird sense of brand loyalty, which makes it always someone else's fault. Yes, your timing of announcing was S, but that's it. People weren't happy about the slot due to is now due to remain empty. A lot of resources went into her branding, and her gen is now with one less person after months of debut. While I can understand the parasocial aspect of being annoying, think they're upset leaving when someone when someone could have gotten the spot, debut package, and more. Whether anyone agrees or not, I think the level of hate isn't justified. I think if you can criticize, you can absolutely criticize, but sending any kind of harassment towards them is bad, of course. It is heavily implied that it was a nepo hire due to having long history with Pippa, which is something I don't like. An aspect of idol culture needs to die. It's such a job. Parasocial aspect is getting too much. People say, man, I had no idea she was even a member of FaZe until like 3 days ago. A lot of people don't really watch FaZe. The only reason it was because people were speculating graduation even before her announcement post. The fact she's gone so long under my radar is crazy. I get the clips of FaZe girls all the time, whether it be on TikTok or YouTube, and they haven't seen a single clip of her. VTuber fans, when Gloop S graduates, they return as another VTuber. I think out of most VTuber graduations that happens, hers was the most nothing burger of a graduation. People step away due to personal things, health issues, actual issues with management. Graduation because you weren't next in line for 3D before anyone else just comes off as selfish and entitled. On the one hand, it's better off graduating if she knew she didn't have a real future with FaZe. On the other hand, since when has FaZe been known for the 3D concerts or just idol culture in general? She should have just auditioned for Hololive if that's the case. Truly is a waste of resources, and I'm not going to pretend it's not. As happens, I think only some valid criticism is coinciding with Lumi's album, because that was the huge thing that was happening with Lumi. She was doing an album release. Do people believe each gen have hard fixed number of slots and predetermined models with personalities they assign to talents? Better that she graduated quickly instead of being on a hiatus forever or being on a hiatus for a long time than graduate like the other talents did. Number of slots, 100%. You just don't plan a venture with local likely total slots, 15 to 20k per. Like, they're spending a lot of money on this. And yeah, it's a first come, first serve basis. And they are looking for 6 talents, and that's what the auditions are aiming at. And now 5 slots are available. And no person is going to be replacing this one. They might have FaZe Invaders at some point, but no person is going to be replacing the slot that Anya Nyabyss has left empty. And then people like her waste a good model in everyone's time to she can re-debut and get the benefits of getting a pump in viewership. S is so classless. So yeah, people are very much not liking the whole situation here. Understandably so. You have people like here. So much for starting a new phase of her life. I will admit, I wasn't keeping a close eye on her. After all, her debut predates my existence. But from what I heard and saw, there were red flags galore, including having a delayed debut for reasons. Well, she had a medical reason. It was legitimately a medical emergency type of thing that was going on. It was a mental health emergency that she ended up having to deal with, and that led her to be away for as long as she was. From what I heard, saw there were red flags galore. So yeah, people are still saying that there were red flags galore. Let me get ahead of anyone who tries to compare oranges to bananas. No, I will not be more sympathetic to her just because they were vaguely similar to origins. She already got her success and said, let's go corpo, only to find out it's not all it's cracked up to be. So yeah, people are very much aggressively against this. You guys let me know what you think. I do think that unfortunately it was an opportunity squandered, in my opinion. There are very personal reasons why this happened, but I do think that she had unrealistic expectations if she was expecting a 3D anytime within a year, before the year was over. they usually try to get things, even larger organizations like Hololive, try to get people established in their fan base before they start trying to do any of that type of stuff. They will not just give it to you right away, even if you are the biggest idol, before you get in there, because you've become a new form. You're not going to get that big stuff right away. You guys let me know what you think though. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. Neko Ali Anime is doing some new things. They are an anime and VTuber merchandise shop, hosting VTuber meet and greets as well, which is what we're going to be talking about right now. Getting talents joining at MetroCon Tampa 2026. What are you most excited to see? These are going to be the meet and greets. Now, people are going to be having a lot of wonderful VTubers here. Some you know, some you may not know, but they are all going to have some moments there in the sun to shine. It's going to be July 31st to August 2nd. So the week after OFFKAI is when it's going to be. The weekend after OFFKAI. When we get 4 of these VTubers, that's legitimately the coolest thing ever. VTuber sphere is so diverse and broad, thanks to all of them. It is very diverse. Like, so far, I've done over 1,100 VTuber showcases of smaller VTubers. And I am nowhere near reaching the peak of what I can do, of how many I can put out there. I have slowed down a bit on those, but I will continue to do that for you guys, because I know you guys appreciate that. But I also appreciate the reason why I said that is I appreciate when smaller VTubers are given an opportunity. There's some big VTubers here too, but smaller VTubers are also given an opportunity to go and do something and be a part of meet and greets. She is getting impersonated as we go on with Filian, a Kemonomimi VTuber, who has been away for a while. And, I've already talked about the frustrations that people have with that. She does have, still has her Filian is lost and other things like that, as well as Filian is lost actual website here where they had the wall. These are things that have been happening recently, but we're also now having others who are popping in and trying to fill in the void. This is what happens when someone is away for way too long, where even when someone is still there, you do have people going and trying to make fakes and trying to make people think that they are doing, that they are the actual person filling in this case. VTubers have been impersonated for a while now. They have here to everyone. It said I needed to post something to get verified. To everyone wondering what happened to my original account, I'm here, basically, is what she's saying here. That she is, I'm wondering too, so I decided to create a new account. So they're acting like Filian. It's like, Filian, your friends are worried about you. Bro, it's not Filian. Say something only the real Filian would say. Bro, I missed you, twin. I was low-key upset. How do I know you're real? I don't know if you're real. Hello, Filian. Hey, Filian, welcome back. So a lot of people are questioning whether it is or isn't, but there are people who have been tricked into believing that she is. Along with this is the only real Filian account, the only one run by Filian. Of course, right now it has been made empty because of her wanting to come back as another form. It's been taking far too long by what a lot of people are saying. So let's take a look here at the various different ones that are trying to capitalize on her not being there. You have Flippin' Filian is different one. Flippin' Filian, I think, is a clipper, and Filian Snack is one here as well. I think these might just be actual clippers, or not Filian, but clipping her daily. So these are actual clippers here. These aren't people trying to pretend to be her. Filian got clipped, not the real Filian. I'm a flippin' clipper. So yeah, these are the ones that people will still think are Filian, but these are the ones specifically, unlike this one here. That is pretending to be the backup of Filian's actual account. These ones here with Flippin' Filian and Filian Snack are actually ones that are marking that they are not Filian. Of course, people will still get confused there, but they are at least doing the right thing and saying, hey guys, I'm not Filian here. I'm not the person that you think I am. I'm just someone that is trying to clip them and give you something in the meantime while they are gone, etc. I'll clip, all the clips here are probably pretty old at this point. Some have gotten 1 million, some have gotten 751,000 views, things like that on TikTok. But it is sad that she is getting, she's having people trying to impersonate her. but that is probably going to continue happening because she's not around, and people really want Filian to come back. You guys let me know what you think, though. Vezo is bringing culture to your doorstep. I've talked about a lot of different things that Vezo has been doing lately. AR meet and greets, other type of meet and greets, and now they're doing this for OFFKAI as well. They're going to be in booth 405. Idol Made Garden updates, food and beverages. Are you craving sweet drink? Perhaps a delicate dish crafted by caring maids. I talked about the Idol Made Cafe, the Arcane Made Cafe, where they were having meet and greets. This one is their burgers and their meals. Find specially handcrafted food, beverages, and items during the collaboration period. Rise Music, Snack Venom Soda, Nanasteria, Hopes and Dreams, Fuzuki Miki's non-spicy pink curry food, Kochira Yoto is Breads and Burger, Hanamiya Rika's Pampering Pancakes dessert. Each dish has its own twist and made with lots of love. Come try our full menu. And here are their menu items there, with each one of them having their things here. One of them has a burger, which is awesome. It's like a croissant burger, which is interesting. That is kind of cool. I would love to try every one of them, but I am not going to be in the area, unfortunately. So if you guys are, go ahead and have a taste for me. I appreciate that. I would appreciate that if you let me know. If not, then just go and have some fun. OFFKAI season is among us, upon us, whatever you want to call it, and we have PromisuEN, who is also announcing some OFFKAI stuff. I've been mentioning a lot of OFFKAI stuff, a lot of things in regards to OFFKAI stuff. So today we're going to be talking about this. EN Guard merchandise at OFFKAI Expo. We're working behind the scenes with Mosobox to bring them to the convention. Items will be available for purchase individually in bundles. Limited stock will be available on site. Also limited amount of checkies signed of the EN Guard members, only for on-site purchase. If you aren't able to get at the convention, don't worry. These items will be available for sale on their website after the con season is over. Thank you again, Mosobox, for working with us. This is all the stuff that's going to be there that we can see there with PromisuEN. Awesome to see these things going. It's Yuri, Mira, and Benny. A mascot chibis are there, and EN Guard chibis are going to be there as well. Another wonderful moment where we can see these wonderful VTubers, many shapes, forms, sizes, everything, come and enjoy moments in the sun in OFFKAI. Aegis-Link is a US-based VTuber agency which aims to build tomorrow's culture of global connection, and this is what they claim. And today we are talking about some other things that they're doing, which is OFFKAI. OFFKAI is going to be happening on the weekend of July 24th through 26th, and they have announced recently, Aegis-Link at least, their full catalog of what's happening at OFFKAI. Get ready for action-packed weekend at OFFKAI Gen 5 with all kinds of activities both at our booth and across the convention hall. I'm going to be posting more information about these activities as we approach the 24th. We have here meet and greets, meet your Oshi, they probably won't bite. Schedule releases on 7/17. Get con exclusive merch of all of the standees, posters, tapestries, etc. Shot glasses. Friday 4:30 p.m. Spotlight Stage. Any song melodies. You have Stamp Rally as well. Spend $5 participating stores to earn a stamp. Claw Machine. They have a claw machine there. You could test your skills out free to play the claw machine. Sunday at 1 p.m. Bring your Oshi home. Bid accepted throughout the Sunday and final live bidding for the cutout auctions. I think FaZe Connect did that recently at FaZeCon, so it's something that's going to be happening more often. And they have ribbons as well that you can get. This is great for everybody who is an Aegis-Link fan, everybody who just is a VTuber fan who wants to go and have some new stuff from different VTubers, maybe get a new Oshi around there, just go around and see the whole experience and experience the whole thing. That'd be great to see as well. I'm glad that they're continuing to do things for their talents and are pushing all of these activities on those dates. Rindo Chihaya is a part of Hololive Device, which is a branch within a group within Hololive Production. They have Flowglow and Regloss as part of their group here. She did debut on the 9th of November, 2024. As part of Flowglow herself, and we're talking about her right here because she is getting a part of Racing Master. She is doing a collab with Racing Master, which is a racing game for Apple and iOS, Apple iOS, Google and Android, and of course PC as well. You can see here, full-fledged racing game jointly developed with a lot of different peoples, and they also have, championships. These are all jointly developed with all these different car makers here as well. She is having this here. The rumored 300 horsepower driver, Green Hell Conquest Battle, limited collab event kicks off. So it's a full collab event with Chihaya. Limited voice pack, collab stickers, limited icon frame, and more Chihaya-san spec items made their debut. And among those who followed Racing Master JP and repost this post, 5 winners are drawn at random to receive a Honda S2000 Extreme Aero 09 as a gift. And there you go with the things that she's doing here. It is wonderful that she has this. I'm very glad that she is getting this, and of course Chihaya is also very glad. Great news. The in-game collaboration is finally starting. What do you think? What do y'all think of the collab content will be like? Share your predictions in the comments. Be sure to check it out and look forward to it. So yeah, it's great. It's one of the advantages of being a part of a large agency like she is, and I'm glad that she is able to have a collab like this, as are a lot of her fans. A lot of her fans are very happy that this is happening. Congratulations all around, and just wanting to play the game.
You get it up.
You should translate it.
Damn.
You should translate it.
You can translate it. You should translate it.
Chin it up in Japanese.
Chin chin up des.
Chin up this.
Oi.
Ohio chin chin sama.
Oh God, no. She was like, no.
No.
No. Ohio chin chin sama. Ohio gozaimasu. Chin chin sama. Oh God, you know what? Even if I was dating somebody and someone said that to me, I would cringe. I'm sorry, but Pippa said it on purpose to do that. But if someone, like I was pitching a tent, let's say, and I woke up and I was pitching a tent, and then like I don't know, my partner was like, my girlfriend, whatever, was like, Ohio chin chin sama. I'd be like, oh God, please tell me this is a dream. Please tell me it's a dream. And I looked down and I'm like, well, it's there, but stop it. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.